Hello YouTube, hello my little freakazoids. Everyone, welcome back to another VOD. Today we are continuing with our National Living Dex challenge of all of the Switch games. Continuing, of course, with Pokemon Sword. So obviously I am recording and I am playing, however, this is going to be a YouTube exclusive because my internet just isn't working. I don't know what the problem is. It's just non-existent, but I still want to play and I still want to do stuff. So we're gonna keep doing stuff. That's all I've got for an intro. YouTube, if you enjoyed this VOD, leave a like and leave a comment. And if you enjoy this kind of content in general, subscribe. Subscribing is free on YouTube, and you can always unsubscribe later down the road if so choose. So you can also check me out live sometimes. Twitch.tv/KaiserGrimVT. There's a link down in the bio below. Let us go ahead and get into the gameplay. When we last left off, we did the 7th gym, and that's where we ended stream pretty much. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get Dreepy or Dracloak to join the team off stream because of how low of an encounter rate it is. But then I had an epiphany. I'll find it and then just save in front of it. So now we can do it on stream. Very strong. Uh-oh. I should have checked what level it was. So I can catch up to level 55. What level is this thing? 57? What level does my microphone is freaking out? Not microphone, mouse. Can I look up what level... Will my internet work enough for me to look this up? Ooh, it is working. I was able to pull up the page. Dracloak. Oh, it's a minimum of 55. I thought it was a max. I thought it was 55. Oh, no, it is Dreepy. It is Dreepy. That is low enough level. Ooh. Chat, do we spend a little bit of time trying to find a Dreepy? It is a 2% in the grass. I will spend maybe a couple of minutes looking. That's actually really disappointing. It would make more sense to go do the final gym. Damn, I really should have checked the level. It is possible. I still have this pulled up. We could find... Oh, no, it's 55 through 58. So we would have to get one at the minimum level. Just let me run away. I don't know what we're doing here. I guess I could just reset the game. Ooh, that really puts a damper on my plans. I have no idea why my internet's just like shitting itself. I'm not gonna do this on stream. Like I was hoping. Almost had another team member. But I'd rather not just do nothing. Because it could... I have no idea how long it could take to find another one. Also, we're not doing the... Let's see. Yeah. So it's been a day, but the berries aren't here. That is because when I was trying to find a Dracloak yesterday, it was not a thunderstorm, so I date skipped forward. Found the Dracloak, date skipped back, but I didn't do like the actual like method for date skipping. I just changed the clock, so it didn't actually like properly do it. Grim. This is mad, you know what I mean? What was that loud noise? That's what I'd like to know. That noise, it was like some massive explosion. There was this huge surge of red light, and then wild Pokemon just started Dynamaxing around me, brazen as you like. Chat, it would have been so cool if what happened is now Pokemon can Dynamax anywhere. If that's like what the post game was, you can Dynamax anywhere. There's a chance that when you're fighting a Pokemon, like you encounter a wild Pokemon, there's like a small chance it randomly Dynamaxes. He killed it! Take a look at the news. See, there's Lee. He really is the greatest, right? Why is he standing next to why is he standing next to it like that? Like he really did kill it. Oh, I just realized Charizard was also there. I've never noticed that. Lee and his Charizard took down that Dynamax Pokemon in the blink of an eye. I knew Lee was strong, but this really makes you appreciate how great he is, eh? Let's go meet up with him, Grim. He should be at Hammerlock Stadium. Chat, I am trying to open my Google Doc, my spreadsheet for catching. It's refusing to open. It's just not working. Pokemon battle. How are we looking, by the way? Let's just get number 59 moved down. God damn. Also, I did catch a Rotom. So we should be at 181, but spreadsheet's not opening. Chat, here's the thing I'm worried about. I heard them mowing the lawn behind my house. And there has been 2 instances in the past. Oh, it finally opened. There have been 2 instances in the past where they were mowing the grass like on the other side of my fence, like behind my fence. Where they were mowing over there, like the city or whatever. I don't know who does it. But they like cut the internet cord that like comes into our house. And I think we have Spectrum. Spectrum had to come out twice to fix it, and I think the second time they did it, they like made a. I think they were just running it on the fence. And is Lois you? I don't know what they did because I don't take care of that. I'm asleep during the day. But the second time, Spectrum came out to fix the internet cord. They fixed it, and it hasn't been getting cut. So I don't know if that's what happened, if it got cut again. I still have internet. It's just the upload speed isn't working. Like, I'm getting 0 upload. It's alive? So I have no clue what's going on there. I use that, like, I don't know what the name of the website is, but it's like, oh, test your internet speed, see how it's doing. And, like, download is a little slow, but it's not terrible. There's just no upload. It's like 0.2 or something. Let us, I don't know. Ooh, new item. Snarl. Who said that? What is everyone's XP count at? 10, 9, 1005. So you could put there. 99, 93, 76. Okay. Everyone's in a good order. We can just fly straight here. Yeah, now that we've done all of the routes beside Route 10, the game should be picking up pretty quickly. Heal up really quick. Maybe check to see if I have anything I need to sell. Test. Oh yeah, it's literally just speedtest.com. I think the website used to be called like Ookla or something, because it's like one my dad introduced me to. And eventually they changed the name of the website, but he didn't realize that, so I was trying to show, like, we were like testing a computer or whatever together. I don't remember the situation, but I'm like, this is the website. He's like, no, it doesn't say Ukla. I'm like, this is the website. And it just took longer than it should have to convince him that, yes, this is the website we are trying to use and we've always used. Please. That's all we're selling. Keeping the treasure. Oh, I think the website did load. Okay, what are we looking like? You want my location? I'll allow it to see my location. Maybe that'll help. Ow. Yeah, let's see. Download speed is at 140. It's actually going 130 now. Oh, back up to 140. That's actually really slow. It should be at like 500. I've seen it at. Download speed 146. Upload speed. What are you looking at? What's it gonna be? 0. Over here. Thanks, Hop. Well, if it isn't Grim, I'd expect nothing less from you and your Charizard, Leon. Yeah, I have 0 upload speed. I don't know what the deal with that is. I'd expect nothing less from you and your Charizard, Leon. You took down that Dynamax Pokemon in no time at all. Well, I am the unbeatable champion after all, but what all is going on here? An overflowing red light, Pokemon Dynamaxing without a power spot? Yeah, but why? I'm not sure what's going on. That red light could suddenly appear again at any time and we have no way of knowing.
But being able to predict such a thing is part of a scientist's work.
Okay, Grandma. Time to go take your meds and go to bed.
The chairman called me. He said he wanted some of that cake.
He wanted to know all about the red light's relationship to the Dynamax phenomena. Did the chairman know anything? Nothing worth my time. The chairman's all wrapped up in fretting over the future of our energy, apparently. He's left everything to that executive lady. We just don't have enough data. That's why I wanted to ask you to start looking into things too, Sonia. You know more than anyone about the darkest day, after all. Because you've been studying it for a few days. And you're just looking at tapestries and statues. You're not doing any actual historical research. Are you saying that red light and the darkest day are connected? Hey, do you reckon there's anything we could do? Nope. That is one of the more disappointing things, is Sun and Moon was actually pretty good about saying yes and no answers, even though the conversation and the story is going to be the same. At least you could say yes or no. This one's yes or yes, so there's no point in even having the dialogue option. Thanks, I appreciate the thought. But all I could ever ask of you would be that you join me in the greatest final match ever. I'll do my part to make that happen by keeping everybody's future safe. So you just keep on doing your part by winning your way through the gym challenge. Right, of course, you're the unbeatable champion after all, eh? Grand, there's something I want to look into. You'll help me, right? Naturally. Where are her parents, by the way? Like, we're missing a generation there. Looks like we all know what we need to do, so you two clear the gym challenge so we can meet again at the Champion Cup. I know what I need to do, alright. Defeat that Piers once and for all. You're off to Hammerlock Stadium, yeah? Yeah, Grim, Rayhan's a tough nut to crack. How many apricot balls do I have, by the way? So theoretically, there's a total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I don't know which one I missed. Because there's 8 gyms. But Piers doesn't have a ball guy. So 7. Level ball. I really want to go check, but it's just not worth the time. I'm not trying to talk to the door. Let me talk to the woman. Okay. Thanks for the information.
How do you know
for my name? Dragon type, huh? It'll be fine. I don't remember what the gym challenge here is. Oh, the vault. Okay. Wow, that yawn really took it out of me. Did I have my multivitamin, by the way? Does anyone know if I took my multivitamin before stream? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's see. How many gym challenges are left? Huh? Not even 10, eh? Why are they Canadian? Alright then. Grim, time to explain the great Rayhan's gym mission. The rules are simple. All you gotta do is defeat 3 gym trainers that I personally trained in double battles. Why is there no music? The gym challenge is meant to be, well, challenging, wouldn't you say? Naturally, there aren't too many gym challengers who can make it this far. And that's why I provide a format where you can really show off the brilliant combinations you and your Pokemon should be capable of. That's probably more than enough out of me. Time for someone else to take the spotlight. Come on, Sebastian, you'll be first. Did he say 3 battles? I see 2 people. Yeah, that's me, Sebastian. Lady Rayhan has taught me 2 things. Dragon types are ferociously powerful. I need to create an advantage on the battlefield to fully utilize that power. Okay. Pelipper and Sliggoo. Ooh, Drizzle. Ooh. Imagine if I had Thunder. Is Sliggoo pure dragon? Like, I think that line's all pure dragon. These nuts on your face. Let's see. Fire, water. I don't want to use dig. I'll use rock blast, so that should be fine. Especially with overdrive. Yeah, it does resist it, but that's fine. Still did like a quarter damage. That's a decent chunk of XP. Why did you miss? Hey, maybe next time you'll wanna do damage. I can use Boom Burst. No! No! Never mind, I'll use Venoshock. I'm sure Colossal would have been fine. But yeah. Hey, don't miss, dumbass. Okay. It only hit once. Okay. First one down. I can see why you've managed to... There's a third lady, or a second lady now. There's 3 of them now. Time to face the second trainer. Come on, Camilla. Camilla, probably. Double L, dumbass. Camilla. Oh, it doesn't auto start? That's fine. Ninetales and Turtonator setting up. I was about to say, where the fuck is the dragon? Turtonator's a dragon type. Setting up Drought. Yeah, I'm gonna resist it, but that's fine. Well, let's, because, Colossus is probably gonna one-shot Ninetales. So I'll do Poison. And, hopefully Scald one-shots. Okay. Oh, it still does damage through it. I wonder if that's only if you use a physical move. That it, because I assume, like, you hit it and then you get hurt back. It's not like 100% protect. Okay. That was a crit. Fuck me. I should have just... Oh yeah, there's Shell Trap. I'll overdrive. And Scald again. Didn't need it. Ooh. Anyone else just get a piercing pain between their left eye? Third and last one. Ara. Ara, ara.
You're gonna smell like a baka. Aaron Yeager.
Ooh, Abomination and Hakamoto. Okay. Does it have an ice type move? Do ice type moves get boosted when it's hailing? Let us see. I'll just overdrive again. And Flamethrower is going to erase Abomasnow from existence. Is that going to be a problem, or that's fine? That's less fine, actually.
Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, I wanted to look up game director of Pokemon Gen 1 and 2. Cause yeah, the Junichi Masuda. Or Tajiri? So, for those who are not in the know, welcome to the know. Rock Blast and Please Don't Miss. Pokemon takes place over 3 timelines. Oh, even with my special attack being lowered. Why do I click on the image and it just says direct, it just says a name? Can I zoom in? I think it's... I can't, whatever. Ah, no, don't go full screen, that doesn't help! I wanted to, there we go, zoom back out. So Gens 1 and 2, Pokemon Generation 1 and Pokemon Generation 2, take place... I don't know the guy's name, so I can't even say it. Nice one, Grim. You've completed the gym challenge. Please let me... Why? Okay, it did work. Tajiri. Satoshi Tajiri. Directed Gen 1 and 2. My cat's crying, by the way. Come on, time to head to the gym stadium. You've earned the right to face me yourself. Thanks, man. Why do I hear hammering? I'm going to move Grimmsnarl up front for that fairy type advantage. Let me actually do that. Then this, then that. I don't know if he does double battles for his thing as well. Burn, heal. Milk. Better safer than sorrier. I'll get back to my timeline conversation after we start the battle. That way I'm not getting interrupted by dialogue. There's going to be a lot of yapping going forward, though, because we've pretty much just entered the end story of the game. Finally, a challenger made it. I've been waiting for someone to battle, though I've got to admit, I didn't think it'd be you. Okay. But I guess I should expect it no less from a Pokemon trainer that Leon saw promise in. And you aim to defeat Leon? Do you have any idea just how high a hurdle that is? As his greatest rival, I guess that I, Rayhan, will have to show you. Gym Leader Rayhan doesn't simply control the weather, he also seeks 2-on-2 battles. You must be prepared for any situation. Okay. I don't know why I pressed A so early. So yeah, Satoshi Tajiri directed Pokemon Generations 1 and 2. And the vision for Pokemon at that time is that Pokemon took place in the real world. It took place on Earth. So like, you know, Kanto is a place in Japan, and Pokemon, it's probably supposed to represent the same region of Japan, which is why it's probably referred to as a region. No dragon types on your team, huh? What are we doing here? Flag? Is Flygon dragon? Or I forget. Isn't it supposed to like, it's like bug flying? Or because I forget what its typing is, actually. I guess we'll find out here. I know people want it to be bug flying, which is what makes me think that it isn't. That's fine. But yeah, originally Pokemon was supposed to take place on Earth. Kanto and Johto probably take place in Japan because they're based off of places in Japan. It is dragon. Okay. Pokemon takes place in the real world. Japan exists. America exists. Real animals exist, and like Pokemon were recently discovered, probably within like the last 100 years. Which is why, you know, Professor Oak spent his entire life studying Pokemon and making the Pokédex. And he's only, you know, there's only the 151 in Kanto. And he says that's all of them. So that's Gen 1. My Anaconda don't want none. A Gigalith took damage from the first one. Gen 2 comes along, and you know, it's the same director, same story. And it's also why there's Pokemon in Gen 2 that can only be caught post-game in Kanto, because it's like, oh, this Pokemon was only recently discovered. Obviously, it's been there the whole time, but it was only recently discovered. It's also why, like, oh, there were no Steel or Dark types in Gen 1, but there is in Gen 2. They were just recently discovered and categorized as those typings. Rillaboom. I'll just keep spamming this. Gen 3 though. Gen 3 is when Junichi Masuda took over the franchise, and they're like, okay, Pokemon's its own universe, its own world, separate from the real Earth. And real animals do not exist. Which is why it is a different timeline. So the original timeline, Gen 1 and Gen 2, is the Tajiro timeline. I have no idea if Satoshi's a last name. I always hate when like people like anime does this a lot, but it's like it's gonna say a character's name, and instead of keeping it last name first name, it makes it first name last name to like match with American standardization. This is probably neutral, right? I think fighting is going to be super effective here. Because it's Steel Dragon, right? I don't think Dragon resists fighting. Chad, I'm not, I don't think I'm really tired. My brain's just empty. My head's just like, I'm not thinking a single goddamn thing. Duraludon. I wonder if Duraludon will be able to Gigantamax in... Actually, no, it shouldn't be a problem, because I was going to say, it has an evolution, so it's kind of weird that it can Gigantamax. But, you know, Pikachu and Eevee and Meowth can all Gigantamax. That's probably going to destroy it. Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye, Grimmsnarl. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Because like, I was thinking, like, Pokemon Champions, which is going to have Mega Evolution and Gigantamaxing. And, you know, it's going to have everything. So, because, like, you know, Pokemon that aren't fully evolved can't Mega Evolve, but that's not true for Gigantamax Pokemon. Any Pokemon can Dynamax, and then some have Gigantamax, but it doesn't have to be a final evolution.
So never mind.
Imagine Gigantamax Duraludon with an Eviolite. It is so weird that they decided to give it an evolution when it was already a pretty strong Pokemon to begin with. I wonder if they planned to give it a evolution, but just wasn't able to make it happen in this game. And that's why in the next game, they gave it one. In the next game's DLC, no less. In the aftermath of the ferocious battle, I feel as pure and refreshed as when the sky clears after a storm. What can I possibly say but thank you? You're welcome. Calling myself Leon's rival seems I'd grown quite conceited for someone who can't even claim the title of champion. Overconfident in both myself and my team. I'll give you what you want then, the proof of your victory, the dragon badge. Yo, I'm gonna be dragging that badge on your face, brother. You can now catch Pokemon of any level. It's so weird that it goes like up to 55 and then it's any level. You've collected all of the gym badges from the Galar region. Now run your way through the semifinals and finals for your chance to challenge Leon. You must. You owe us that much at least for beating us this battle here today. Chad, I was talking about the timelines. I gave up. I can't. I'm having a hard time thinking. You've collected all the gym badges. At last, it's time for the Champion Cup. I look forward to seeing how you all do in battle. Hey, Grim. Sorry to hold you up, but there was something I forgot. First off, as a sign of my respect, here's TM99 with Breaking Swipe. Is that a dragon type move? Breaking Swipe. It is. Secondly, here's the dragon type gym uniform. Thanks, dude. I'm never gonna wear that. 327, Challenger Grim. That's me. You've completed the gym challenge. Good on you. Now prove your strength to the whole region at the Champion Cup. Greyhound, I'm here to see just how good you are. There you are, Leon's little brother. Don't worry, I'll give you a battle that'll make you want to quit the gym challenge altogether. I've tried out lots of different strategies, and I've made up my mind about how I want to battle. I'm not gonna lose. I'm gonna beat you and Grim and even Lee. You're never gonna defeat me, little bro. I'll be seeing you, Grim. Let's have another epic battle someday. If you're feeling up to it, you might want to go train hard in the wild area. I will now try to find another Dracloak. Hey there, Grim. You gave Rayhan a good thrashing, and that means you've completed the gym challenge. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart. I really wish we could go celebrate, but I think there's some things we should talk over. Why don't we do both? Why can't we? That light that covered Hammerlock, it was just like the darkest day where it said that giant Pokemon went on a rampage and almost destroyed the entire Galar region. Chat, if the rumors are true, and the next Legends game is a Legends Galar game, I think that's okay. I want to experience the darkest day and having Dynamax all over the region. I think that'd be pretty sick. Certainly seems to be that way, my dear. As you know, we Dynamax our Pokemon today using the energy from wishing stars that have fallen to us. But we still don't know how to fully control the energy behind Dynamaxing or how the two heroes managed to do so. In fact, we're not even really sure who or what the two heroes actually were. The legendary Sword and Shield. Sonia, my dearest, my lab coat is yours now. Are you sure, Grant? I still haven't finished the work you've assigned me. Think of this as something to help you finish that work. Ooh, she looks good. Professor Sonia. The two heroes that protected the Galar region from the darkest day and Legend of the Sword and Shield you just mentioned, it's up to you to figure out the truth behind it all. I know, Gran. I'll do what I can. You or Hop could be the one to take down Leon, and I don't want to miss that. Not to worry, you can count on me to take care of everything. You just focus on getting to Wyandotte, go on, head to the station, or you'll miss your train. How can you miss the train when it's there literally every single time you need it to be? Am I healed after the battle, BT dubs? I am. Oh, let me move that down, but I'll leave it as that. Yeah, I think the reason, chat, that it is probably going to be a Galar game for the next Legends game. Oh, everyone's waiting for me to come from the other direction. Ooh, wait up, Grim. I'm coming too. I had Rayhan beat in no time. Once I get my head on straight and stopped doubting every decision I made, that is... And you never stopped nattering on through the entire battle. You're pretty different from the champion in that. But your strength is genuine as proven by the dragon badge you won from me. You came at me with all the force of a raging storm, and even I was blown away. Listen up, you two. Battle your way through the Champion Cup tournament to face Leon. One of you ought to. I reckon I'm still the favorite to win, but I'm up against my true rival, Grim. So I'll wring out every last thing I learned during my battle with you, Rayhan, to beat him. So get a move on, Grim. That train's raiding. Cool. Absolutely nothing was provided to the story by this. Oh, but yeah, the reason Legends Z to A exist is probably so they could reintroduce Mega Evolution just in time for Champions, Pokemon Champions. So it makes sense that when they eventually want to introduce Dynamaxing into Pokemon Champions, they're going to make a Legends game about Dynamaxing. And they'll introduce probably a bunch more Gigantamax forms. Alrighty, Route 10, and I do have my thing open. Oh, that music's good. Let me see. I need to mark off Rotom on this because I did catch it. Rotom. Oh, wait. I'm a dumbass. I wanted to go try to find... So, it's like a wall made out of snow. Bet there'll be Ice-type Pokemon crawling out of the woodwork in a place like this. There probably is. Not that they're any good. Come on, Grim. Reckon we'll be able to train ourselves up to new heights here before the Champion Cup starts? I believe in myself and the Pokemon on my team, and I know we'll all get loads stronger. So I'm off. See you in Wydon, mate. Winston? I like peanut butter. Okay, it shouldn't take terribly long to find a Dracloak. It is a 2% spawn, which is 1 out of every 50 Pokemon. Which is, you know, that's obviously pretty low. But with overworld spawns, it shouldn't take terribly long. I think it took like between 5 to 10 minutes for me to find that first one I found. I really should have checked the level. Even when like I found it, I'm like, I should probably check it, but I don't wanna because I'm lazy. If I see a Rotom, I'll also try to catch that. Obviously, I already have one, as I've said. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Wait a second. So, first of all, there's 2 Rotoms there, which is pretty rare, because it's a 2% spawn. Getting 2 of them is pretty crazy. Second of all, one of them kind of looks different. And I don't think there are overworld shinies in this game. Okay, no. It's just the way it kind of looked on the screen. I'm like, why does that kind of look red? Okay, I do want a second one of these because it is a Pokemon with different forms. It's level 58. It's kind of crazy that I was able to catch the one that I did. Chat, is Substitute a good move? I've never used it. I'm actually going to use Leech Life now. Because it lowered its own health. Cool. I cannot believe we found 2 Rotom at once. That is crazy. 2% spawn rate. It's the same as Dracloak. Okay, I was hoping for a little bit more than that, but I guess I did choose a weak move to do a weak amount of damage. Okay, there we go. I was also thinking, I'm like, I'm expecting it to use Substitute again as well. Oh, and I actually healed damage even though I didn't do any. This isn't going to knock it out, is it? Discharge. Chat, I think I'm just really bummed out that my internet's not working properly. Okay, I should be able to catch it fine now. Oh my god, dude, really? When the first one I caught didn't have this problem, by the way. Oh, really, dude? Okay. I'll just use this. Yeah, because here's the thing. If it's not working now, I have no reason to believe it's going to work tomorrow, right? So that's probably 2 days where it's not working. And the download speed is slow, but working. So it's not like my roommates are going to be like, oh, internet's not working. Let us fix it, right? It could be that... What do I have? Spectrum? I think I have Spectrum. It could be like Spectrum's like, hey, we're cutting your download speed for whatever reason. Or your upload speed. You've been uploading too much, so it's getting cut. So maybe it's being limited for some reason. And I'm not able to fix that. Really? As long as it doesn't use... Oh, I wonder if it won't or can't use Substitute, if Substitute will make it faint. I've never used it, so I have no idea. If this is how much difficulty we're having with Rotom, I can only imagine how Draclo... Okay. So it can try to use it, but it will not work if it will make you faint. It's not like Curse when a Ghost type uses it, and you can knock yourself out with Curse. Okay. So now we can just keep chucking balls. Oh, I think that's what I was talking about. I think a Legends Galar game would be really fun. I think the one I want most is Legends Alola. Yeah, Toxicity. Colosso's not immune. It's a rock type. I would prefer a Legends Alola game. Not because of Z moves, but because I think a Legends game based around Ultra Beast would be really cool. And like you spend more time in Ultra Space getting Ultra Beast than like being in actual Alola. Would be pretty sick. I think I read something or heard something like there might not be more Legends games. Because Z to A did not do well. It did well, but I don't think it like hit the numbers they were wanting. I think Legends Galar is already like in the books, so we will be getting that at the very least. Scroll all the way over to Multiforms. I'll just put you there for now. Legends Z to A didn't hit the numbers they were hoping for, so there's less of a future for Legends games. Legends Galar is already like in the books. They've already kind of like started working on that theoretically, because it was in the Terra League. Couldn't get away. Cool. Great. Love that. So they'll probably still make a Legends Galar game, but there's a chance that it's going to be the last Legends game. Because Z to A didn't do as well as they needed it to do. I imagine if Legends Galar like does incredible, then they might continue it. I see it! Okay, yeah, that did not take long at all. We're getting the final member of our team. But yeah, I think a Legends Galar game where it actually focuses more on the Dynamaxing as well as Gigantamaxing. Like the way that Z to A was all about all like centered around, the entire story was centered around Mega Evolution. I have regular revives, right? Yeah. I think a Legends Galar game that's all about Dynamaxing would be pretty neat. 20 HP is such a useless item. These are all for status conditions. Okay. Ooh, item. No one can learn it. Alrighty, final member of the team. We're almost 50 hours into the game, BT dubs. I was gonna say, is this the only ghost type introduced in the gen? No, it is not. Let us use. Oh, they're both super effective stab moves. Let me just try. So I have a. I'm just gonna use foul play. I have a Okay, never mind. Doesn't even matter.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I did just save, so we'll be able to, like, reset. And try again. Okay, yeah.
That's what I expected.
I should have figured that Grimmsnarl was maybe not the best to lead with. But I did not heal Toxtricity. You're gonna be ineffective. You have a steel and flying type moves. Let's try again. I love ghost types, and having a pseudo legendary ghost type is pretty neat. I'm not the biggest fan of it, of the line though. I think Dreepy is pretty cool, but Dracloak and whatever the last one is, I'm just not, I don't really care for like the... A critical hit is crazy. It is, that was my most powerful move, and it does have like stab and like an item boost to it. But even then, I think it would survive, but a fucking crit is crazy. But I don't really care for like the kind of like pseudo jet design that it has going on. And I don't really care for like, I don't know. I think it could have looked more cooler. Okay. Let's see if this doesn't kill with a crit. Okay, it still does, so we were out either way. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. I think it obviously it is gonna be my favorite pseudo legendary though. Just because it is ghost, but the what's the one from Alola? Komodo is gonna be like my second favorite. I really like that one. Okay, Steel Wing then.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Chat, this week's gone by pretty quickly for me. Outside of the fact that it's already Sunday, more so that it's like my past few days of work have gone by pretty quickly and it's already like the second to last. Wow, fucking Christ, dude. I don't need the crit. Bum ba-dum bum ba-bum bum. I'll be honest, chat. I did not think the problem was going to be catching it. I thought it was going to be finding it. Okay, Steel Wing. Not a critical hit. It has takedown. There we go. That's all I needed. Pokeball. Hopefully, it'll whittle itself down little by little with takedown. We don't even need it. First try. Yay! Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, bum. Oh, I don't have it downloaded? Uh-oh. I thought I had Dracloak's thing ready. I did not. I don't know if I'll be able to download it because of my internet. 5, 6, it's Gen 7. Okay, well. Oh, it actually was it. Oh, it's not even Gen 7, it's Gen 8. Let me try again. Okay. So the website actually did load like immediately. Now I just need to find it. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. So let's check out the newest member of our team here. Yep, Dragon Ghost. Ooh, attack down, speed up. I don't know if that's good or not. It looks like it's a physical attacker. So having attack down doesn't seem like the best. Okay, here we go. Open image, new tab, save image, save. It downloaded immediately, which is pretty nice and pretty cool. Where'd it go? There we go. Also get the evolution as well. I don't know what level it evolves at. Also, the counter is not going up despite catching it because it is a team member and not a Living Dex member. There you go, little guy. Bottom of the screen. I do like the gimmick of its design where it always has Dreepy with it. I think that's pretty fun and cool. Okay, you go there, you go there. Any TMs? Any TMers? I wish that it just didn't show the TMs you can't use. And it only showed the ones you could. Ghost Dragon type. By the way, I can learn Dive on it, which isn't terrible. I only have one other water type move on the team. I'll actually just put that on right now, so I don't forget about it. Bum ba dum bum. Ba-bum bum. We did get the dragon type move from Rayhan, which I'll probably put on. Oh, Brine as well. Okay. Special attack move with Hex. Yeah, Breaking Swipe. I'll probably just get rid of... No, I'll keep Dragon Dance for now. Breaking Swipe is actually pretty weak. I'll get rid of U-Turn, though. I don't really care for the bug coverage. I don't need Flamethrower. I don't need Hydro Pump. Jesus. I have an electric type Pokemon. I don't need electric coverage on this guy. Sleep talking. I fell in another world again. Feels like I'm sleepwalking. That's actually pretty good, and I don't have a psychic type Pokemon. I want to keep Dragon Dance because I think even just raising attack once would do pretty good damage. Let me get rid of this water type move. I don't need it. I don't think I have any psychic type moves on the team, so that's a better use. Okay, hopefully it gets better moves through evolution, maybe? Okay. 11, 10, 9, 10, 4, 10, 8. How's Colossal the closest? I feel like I haven't even really used it. Okay, we finally have our full team. Let us... Oh, I can't even fly here? I thought I could. Okay, that's literally fine. I think everyone else's moves are okay, but I'm gonna double check just to be sure. I think the reason Dracloak learns so many water types moves is because the lore is like it's the ghost of like a prehistoric water Pokemon or something. What am I doing? I'm checking the moves. 90. Yeah, that because like foul play needed to get moved. That's what I was remembering. Okay. Now we are ready to explore. I don't know what it is, but I want to look at my actual monitor more than I do at OBS right now. I don't know what's up. I need to go, I'm assuming Whitetail. Yeah. Okay. So we are back on Route 10, where I need to catch Pokemon. Scroll in. Actually, there's not too many, as opposed to Route 9, which took forever. There are 11 Pokemon on Route 10. I believe one of these is a version exclusive, and I did not write that down properly. I believe SQ is a version exclusive Pokemon. Yeah, that is correct. SQ should be categorized as Shield dash Route 10. I'll sort the sheet. Okay, Route 10. There are 10 Pokemon we need to catch. We have Cubchoo here. Let me see. Mr. Rhyme, I need to evolve. So I need to catch 2 Mr. Mimes. Let me use my weakest move, I guess. Max Raid, Max. Yeah, Mr. Rhyme, one of the few Pokemon you actually need to... Oh, the Dragon type in the Ice place, by the way. Mr. Rhyme is one of the few Pokemon you have to evolve in order to get. How many... So in the base game, there is... There are 23 Pokemon in the base game that you have to evolve to get. Some of their evolutions are in the DLC, but I don't have the DLC locations organized. Cubchew, 279. All the way back here. 76, 7, 8, 9, 81. Yeah. I still don't have any healing items, by the way. I can buy some here, though. Let me get 50 of these. Just cuz. How's everyone health? I'll buy some hypers as well. Because 120 does, most of your health. Yeah, let me just get all of those. Money is so easy to get, it's not that big of a deal. Shout out to Hyper Potions that used to do 200, by the way, in the earlier generations. Breaking Stripe again. Does ooh. Sorry, I was trying to ask. Ice doesn't resist Dragon. It's just super effective against it. And I got my answer. Also, it hit the hypnosis. I'm gonna drink some water. It broke out of the bar! I don't know if I'm gonna beat the game tomorrow. No, I'm not even gonna say I don't know. I know I'm not going to. There's no way I'll be able to get through all of the story as within 3 hours. I don't know if it'd be like most of it gets done tomorrow and then the rest is the next stream. Let's see, we got Cubchew, knock that off. Mr. Mime, knock you off. I don't know if the counter's been erroring out today at all. I haven't noticed. If it hasn't, that'd be kind of funny. No internet makes it work. Let's see, Mr. Mime number 365. 345. Oh, also, I have 2 of those Darumaka. You can catch the evolution in the DLC, so I don't need that other one. But I'll hold on to it for now. I have a item. I have full heals. Okay, I need another Mr. Mime. Speak of the devil. I also need... Oh, I need to scroll up. I can also get... Oh, I can get Glalie here. I'm not going to. Because you can get it on a previous route. But I do need a Snover. And Vanillux. Which I can... Oh, I can get... Oh, wait, no, I probably have a Vanillux already, right? No, I don't. I need both Vanillux. But not Vanillish. Do I have Vanillish already? I always forget which order the evolutions are in. I think Vanillish is the middle one. and then Vanillix is the last one. We already got Vanillish on Route 8. So I do not need another one. I just need Vanillix. Which I can get up a... I have no idea why my microphone makes that noise. Let me... Wait, I've unplugged the microphone from the... Jacklope, no! I've unplugged microphone from audio mixer. Let me unplug the cord from the actual microphone. Testing, testing. Okay. So I'll see if that makes a difference. It's just, it is annoying that every like 5 to 10 minutes there's that ding. But yeah, this Route 10 is broken up into 2 areas. So that's why I'm kind of like going over John Cerebi right now. Because there's some in both and then some that aren't in... that are only in one or the other. I don't know if this is a... Actually, I do know if it's a level thing or not. Let me just check my... It evolves at level 42. It's level 47. So I could give it a rare candy and it would evolve. But I'll hold off for now. Because I'm scared. Welcome back, Drakloak. I don't know if I have an item I can give it or not. Okay, let's see. Snover. I don't want Glalie. I can get Vanillux in this location. And that's the one that I need. Vanillux is not available in the next section, but Vanillish is. But I don't need it. So I do need to get Vanillix while we're in this area here. I already have Snover. I don't need it. Fuck me. Yeah, I actually don't even need Snover. I see that it's available on Cerebi. Cerebi says it's available here, so I'm like, oh, I need it. But I already have one. Do you have any injured Pokemon? I'm a doctor. Okay. That is, chat, in case you're wondering, that's what I look like in real life. Super effective. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Let's see. I need to get Clang. Clang is available in this spot. It is not available in the next spot. So I do need to get Clang. I need Vanillish. Oh, Vanillish is more likely to... Oh, no. I have Vanillish. I need Vanillux. Vanillux. I need Rhydon. I need to Rhydon these nuts. Rhydon is not available in the next section. I don't need Snom or Darumaka. Okay. So I need the 10% Overworld Vanillish. I also need 25% Rhydon, 30% Clang. Breaking Swipe. Shout out to Rhydon, the first Pokemon to be designed. Why did it do so little damage? Wow. That did less damage. I guess it's not stab. Crazy. I'll breaking swipe again. Hopefully neither of us knock each other out. I thought it said there's a chance for its attack to fall. I wonder if it's every single time you use the move. Because that would justify why it's such a low attack, like low damage move. I would prefer if it lowered its defense, because that makes it knock it out faster. Uh-oh. I almost clicked right on the list. Oh, fucking crit, dude. That's so annoying. It's like I have Dracloak up front so that I can level it up, but it's just getting knocked out every Pokemon. So chat, obviously, Fire Red and Leaf Green got released on the Switch. Right on these nuts. But I don't really have any intention of playing it. Obviously I probably will in the future, but like for the like right now time, I don't really care. If they release Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald as well though, because they made a fuck ton of money releasing Fire Red, Leaf Green. Let me save. So obviously they like money. They're gonna give us the rest of the Gen 3 games. Again. If they do release Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, I'll play all of them. All 5 Gen 3 games. And I'll do like my Dex challenge in them as well. Oh wow. Oh wait, no, Vanilla. Wait a second. Oh right, Vanillish in the grass, Vanillux in the overworld. Playing is a 30% grass encounter. Really? Vanillish is also 30%. I really hope that... I know they already released Gen 1 and 2 virtually on the 3DS, but obviously that doesn't exist anymore. I really hope that if they release the rest of the Gen 3 games on the Switch, they eventually re-release Gens 1 and 2 as well. Because I would love to be able to play those on the Switch. Cling. There we go. And this is the middle stage, right? It's Cling, Clang, Cling, Clang. This is the 3 Pokemon. Breaking Swipe. Yeah, Clink, Clang, Clink, Clang. Very funny naming scheme. Oh, I did no damage to it, by the way. Oh, it resists. Is that from electric? No, it's probably from steel. Would have to be. I don't think electric resists dragon. These nuts on your face. Like, obviously, I have my 3... Really? It resists psychic as well. I have a 3DS, and I have the Gen 1 and 2 games on it, but I would like to have it on the Switch. I also have the actual cartridges. Not the actual cartridges, but like I have an EverDrive with the games on it, so I could play it on my like Game Boy. I have a GBA, but I would play Game Boy games on my Analog Pocket. So I can do that. I can play it like the authentic original way for the most part. But I would like to do it on the Switch. Switch. I just don't know if they would. They've already re-released it once. I don't think they would do it a second time, unfortunately. Cling. Let's see. I need Vanillix here. And then everything else is going to be in the next location. Because, like, they... Oh, I need to put both of these where they belong. With Fire Red and Leaf Green, they've included the tickets for, like, the legendary Pokemon when you beat the game. So, like, it was, like, the event tickets. They did the same thing for Gen 2 with Celebi. So if they re-release the Gen 2 games on Switch, we would be able to get Celebi on a Switch game. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to save. Which is what I want. I would like to be able to get Celebi on a Switch game. I think it's a, what, 10% chance? Oh, wow. Okay. I was about to say, we were pretty much at odds to find this thing. But, yeah, Celebi is one of the few Pokemon remaining not on a Switch game. Chat, I am freezing. I'm wearing a sweater. Oh, goodbye. I might just use XP candy for Dracloak here. Yeah, let's just do Grimmsnarl. Oh, but also, if they re-release it on the Switch, there might possibly be, like a home reward for completing the decks in the game. Oh, chat, I was about to be kind of sad. Like, theoretically, if you complete the Kanto decks in Fire Red and Leaf Green, there may be a home reward for it in the future. Like, you might be able to get, like, a shiny mythical for doing it. And if they re-release Gens 1 and 2, there could be home rewards for completing the dexes in those games as well. Which would be pretty nice and pretty cool. And it's a way for them to release more shiny mythicals that are currently unavailable. Like, let's say Fire Red and Leaf Green, you complete the dex in it, you get a shiny Jirachi, right? Because it's a Gen 3 game. Completing Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald decks might, like, let's say the home reward is a shiny Deoxys. Red, blue, and yellow gets you a shiny Mew, for example. Those kind of things. I have healing items. I would fly to heal, but I can't fly here yet. $69 points, by the way. Vanillix, by the way. So we need Duraludon, Stonejourner, Abomasnow, and Beartick. However, those are like 1% and 2%. Let me scroll down. I guess I could just check my spreadsheet. I actually have it written down. Duraludon, 1%. Overworld, Stonejourner, 2% grass. So I'm not going to get those. I'm going to get the Static Encounter Abomasnow and Static Encounter Beartick. Also, I need to pee. So I'm going to be right back. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. It didn't even knock out. Oh my god.
Dragon Dance.
So I didn't pause because it was a 2-turn move. I'm like, oh, by the time I get back, it'll be like perfect timing. Oh, fuck me in the hail. I don't know if it's worth healing. Let's see. You're what? Is it pure steel or is it steel rock? I don't know. I think fire type should be good here. I don't think it's worth healing. I think it would just... I would heal and then it would knock me back down to low. Fuck me, dude. Dig? Really? Bro, joke's on you. 2 of us can play at that game. Yeah, I want them to re-release all of the 2D games. Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced, DS. Dig? Really? Well, 2 of us can play at that game, am I right, chat? The DS games would be difficult to do because you do have a top screen and a bottom screen. But somebody like I saw like on a TikTok comment thread of someone like, oh, where they could do something similar to how BDSP was, where you like press the right trigger or whatever. And like in BDSP, you press the right trigger or you hold it down or whatever. And it will pull up the Poketch. You can do a similar thing where you press or hold the right trigger and it brings up the bottom screen. Bom, bom, bom. And that would be like a pretty simple fix. Obviously, they would have to do more than just port a ROM, which is what they've been doing. Wow. Okay. Well, there's no point in me attacking because I would not be able to one-shot it. I would attack and then get knocked out. I'll send out you. Should be good. Let me just use some candies on Drakloak to get it up to level. Also, are we going to be able to start getting mints soon, like in this upcoming city, or does it have to, or is it post-game only? But yeah, they wouldn't be able to just port a ROM. They would have to do like some changes to the game in order to make it like, oh, press down this button and it pulls up the bottom screen. But I think I don't know if they would do that, but if they did, that would be like how they could bring the DS games to the Switch. How much does 1 do? 10,000. Okay. How much does 2 do? I'll do 1 more, so it's at 60. And it's pretty, Oh! And it evolves at level 60. So that actually helps as well with stats. Okay, well, we didn't have Drakloak very long, but now we have it new and improved.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't really care for... Chad, if I'm being honest, I don't really care for the hands. Like, you know, Slay Queen. But, it just doesn't seem very intimidating. Also, again, I don't like the whole jet design. Yeah, let's replace Breaking Swipe. Because this does 100 damage. Unless there's 2 enemies, in which case it just does 50 to each. But that's only a little bit weaker than the other move. Hypers. What is Drakloak's defenses as well? Because I feel like everything, even not super effective moves, 100. Barely over 100 on both. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, and I can leave the moves as is. Okay. I think this is now the... Actually, it doesn't matter if this is the second area or not. We're not going to find what I'm looking for. We're probably going to get to Winden and not really do anything there. It's going to take forever to, like, explore everything there. So that'll probably be like the rest of stream. Okay, now we're making money moves, chat. Now we're making money moves. I do like the tail and like how it like fades out, but the body is just whatever, and then like its arms just look unusable. What is it? Psychic ground type? Is Ghost good against Psychic? I can never remember. I'll just use this one. It still is my most powerful move either way. Uh-oh. That's fine, right? Yeah. I like Baltor and Claydor. Baltoy and Claydol, right? I like them. I think they're cool designs. I really liked it as a kid. Like, as a kid, it was probably like one of my top 10s. Gen 3 was the anime that was airing when I was a kid. So I have a special place for it. I really wish... Did I need to heal? I really wish that I played the Gen 3 games as a kid. My parents couldn't buy it for me. I definitely was old enough that I could have been playing them. I think the problem is, let me look at some dates here. When did GBA release date? When did the GBA come out? First of all, 2001. So I was, you know, not even 2 years old when the GBA came out. The DS came out right after my 4th birthday. So even the DS, I'm like 4 years old. You're not using anything. DS Lite. Anyone else smell spaghetti sauce? My first handheld console was the DS Lite, by the way. Is this not pulling up? Flygon these nuts. Anyway, I should have been able to play them. Oh, but the problem is so when we were younger, my brother, let's see, I would have been like 6 or 7 at the time. So my brother was like 4 or 5 years old, which I honestly don't know the progression of children. I feel like that's pretty young. And you can't really do much. But my brother managed to steal and sell my mother's GBA and all of her GBA games. And she got home from work and she was pissed, obviously. She managed to track down, like, most of the people he sold to. She got the GBA back. She got most of the games back, I think. But after that, it was like we were never allowed to touch it. So I think that might have contributed to me not being able to... Because I wasn't able to use it, which means she wasn't buying me games for it. So I feel like that contributed to that problem. And also, like, GBA came out 2001, DS came out 2004, I think it said. So they were not going to buy me a GBA. Because a replacement to it had already come out. But obviously, the DS can play Game Boy Advance games. Excuse me. My page finally loaded. DS Lite was 2006. I think we probably got DS's that year. It was my sister's birthday. She would have been 2, which I feel like is crazy. If I was 6... Well, I guess I would have been 7, turning 7 that year, so she was turning 3. Which, you know, thinking back on it, I'm just now realizing how young my siblings were. Because at the time, you're like, oh, we're pretty much the same age. Which, you know, we are. But considering how young I was, but at the time how young I didn't feel. It's kind of crazy thinking about it retroactively. Okay. Dragapult, you've managed to outlevel everyone. Good job, buddy. I'll make sure everyone else is in order. 16, 17. You're just about to level up, so definitely not you. 16, 39, 13. Okay, I think everyone's good now. 17, 16, 13, 450, 39. So we probably would have, assuming we got it the year it came out, 2006. Me and my siblings all got DS Lite on my sister's birthday, assuming it's that year. Airtick. So that would have been October 2006. I was 6, and it was her birthday. It would have been her 3rd birthday. My brother just had his, so 3, 5, and 6. I think that's how those numbers work. Ow. We're also going to be losing our level gap because I did not go to the wild area and level up as Rayhan suggested. Obviously, I have the candies, but I think I'm fine. Oh, I was wanting to look up the release dates of the games. Ruby, Sapphire release date. 2003. So I would have been too young for that. Fire Red, Leaf Green release date 2004. So I would have been almost 5. I feel like is it healing? Yep. I definitely probably could have been playing, like, for my 5th birthday, I could have gotten Fire Red or Leaf Green because it came out September of 2004, and then I had my birthday a few months later. but I didn't have a DS Lite yet, and I was not allowed to use my mother's GBA. Emerald was the last one. 2005. Early 2005 for the US. So I could have gotten it for my 6th birthday, but again, I did not have a GBA at the time, and I was not allowed to use my mother's GBA. And I didn't have a DS Lite yet. I got DS Lite the next year. I probably got Diamond the same year it came out. But here's the thing, chat. The GBA cartridges were cheap at the time. Like, you could find like a third, like somebody just selling it pretty cheap. Because, you know, they were recently released games and they were not exploded the way they are now. Beartic. Toxtricity and Corviknight to the top. So even after getting my DS Lite and then having Diamond, I remember, like, we would see, like, we would go to the mall, basically. Not you. Oh, well, I think I wanted Toxtricity up top. We would be, like, at the mall, basically, and there would be, like, one of those stands where people are selling stuff, and they're selling, like, old games. And I'm like, hey, can I really want to get this, you know, Game Boy Advance Pokemon game. I can play it on my DS Lite. My parents are like, no. I'm like, I'll use my own money. And they're like, okay, maybe next time. There was never next time. I could have bought it myself, and my parents just never let me. I could have been playing them as a kid. Toxtricity, please walk around Rapidash's large tail. That's what we're looking at. Cooking. Anyway, that's my, like, 30-minute rant about not playing the GBA games as a kid. When I could have. I really hate that these are, like, one off from each other, so I can never, like, get them even. Six and 4. That's fine. Whatever. Oh no. Those. I thought the number of people doing these campfires, like, it started as 2, then there was 3, and then there would be 4. Like, the further you progress into the game, but I guess it's only, like, some of them. Get that high. But yeah, my parents were like tried to be in games because they're young parents. They got married at like 19 and had me at 19. Maybe 20. I think 20. So they're pretty young parents. So they were like the age to be playing games. And they kind of like tried to be. They're not really anymore. They play like... My dad just doesn't like video games. But like my mom has a Switch that she never uses anymore. Bone curry. Interesting. Oh, did I just heal, by the way? I think I just used healing items. Everyone's getting healed from this. But yeah, they tried to be in video games because like that was what people their age were doing. I think everyone's in an okay order still. But they would never play like older games. It was always what was being released at the time. Where's Beartic, by the way? I feel like I've missed an entire section of this place. Oh, no, sorry, not Beartic. I just got Beartic, a bomb of snow. Oh, yeah, see, there is... Oh, my God. 1% Duraludon, by the way. Hey, buddy. When we do the Scarlet and Violet DLC, I might try to have Duraludon and its evolution. I think that'd be kind of fun. How much does Hex do? My problem is that I make a team and then I only use that team. I don't switch people in and out. So I don't get to experience a lot of mons that you would normally use, but I'll try to be better about that. Like, something that I don't do is that I don't use legendaries. Duraludon. I think it's pretty tacky, but I think it would be kind of fun to do so. So I think, like, as we get legendary Pokemon, we'll, like, switch them in to the team. Let's see. I have not been organizing. Now that I don't have to remove them from the team, I just keep forgetting to do it. Bear tick to 80. It's actually forward. And 371. 67, 68, 69, 71, 72. Okay, I'm just gonna go to this box, so I can just let them go to the box and not have to worry about organizing. Obamna, by the way. I think I literally just saved, but I'm gonna do it again. I'm also gonna check my work schedule. Chat, I know I'm scheduled for 10 o'clock today. I've already checked it. I know what my schedule is. I've just gotten really paranoid. I saw it was 8 o'clock. I'm like, time to be unnecessarily worried about things. I know I'm not. Because what if I'm scheduled for 9 o'clock? What if they changed my schedule, didn't tell me, didn't send a notification? No, 10 p.m., 6 a.m. I'm fine. Doesn't that hurt you? Okay, it doesn't do much. I don't know if it could survive another attack, though. I mean, it'd probably survive another attack, but it's getting pretty low. I think it's fine as is. Bye-bye! I might level up Mr. Rhyme to evolve it, because it and Stonejourner are the only things we haven't got yet. I think almost everyone is weak to ice. Actually, I think Steel resists, so it's neutral here. But I think Rock is weak. Oh, but Rock Fire, so probably neutral there. Ooh. Obamna Snow. I wonder, is recoil damage tied to how much damage the attack does, by the way? I always assumed it's like a set amount, or like something. Damn it. I was slowly reaching towards my mouse so that I could check off Obamna Snow. Ingrain? That's not fair. How much does it heal by? Also, it's doing a crap ton of damage. BT dubs. Power Trip should be fine. Yeah, like Ice Punch is doing crazy amounts of damage. It heals more than my move does. Oh, you know what? Oh, Rillaboom has, I keep forgetting, it has false swipe. So I'll let Carbonite faint and then I'll switch. Unless I catch it right here, of course. With the sole exception of Satoru Gojo, of course. The only problem is... Wow, that does not do damage. It does have a recoil move, which is part of the problem. So if I get it to 1 HP, it's gonna knock itself out. With the sole exception of Satoru Gojo, of course. Super effective. Wow, and it got the freeze. Does Rillaboom love me enough to unfreeze itself? I would have to attack for it to do so. Oh, Bomna Snow, please stay in the ball. I want you to be my friend / collection piece. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, 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 happy. Okay, I know I've already checked Mr. Rhyme. I'm gonna check it again. Mr. Rhyme. Max raid, max raid, max raid, max raid. You cannot catch Mr. Rhyme. It does have to be evolved. So I'm going to grab... Same thing with Surfetch. But that one's more tedious to do. Mr. Rhyme evolves at level 42. This one is level 47. So a single rare candy. 60. Wow, 67, 69. 67, 67, 69 XP. I'm gonna keep that one. You want to learn Psychic? Okay. Mr. Mime is evolving. Mr. Rhyme. We now have 190 Pokemon. So the only thing we don't have is Stone Journer, but it is a 2% grass encounter. You want to learn Psychic again? No. You want to try to learn Psychic again, rather. Okay. Lettuce. Lettuce. I think we've fought everyone, or pretty much everyone. I should be able to just go on to the next city. Winston. That's a rock. We already have Sneasel. I don't know where we got it, but it's not on my list, so I'm gonna assume we already have it. Sneasel is available on Route 8, which is where we got it then. Okay, no, there are still more battles to do. Where the fuck? So there's an item over here. Oh no, here we go. I was just walking a little too far. There we go. Power Herb. That makes me want to have... I want Subway. Chat, do y'all like Subway? I feel like people have started to hate on Subway. I'm a big Subway fan. I like sandwiches. It is just kind of awkward being like a very social, anxious person and having to like tell them your exact order step by step. Obviously, you can do online. Wow. Oh no, it's a static encounter. I'm still surprised it spawned though. I thought they were like once a day. You could do online order, but I feel like they don't put their best into it when they do that. I'm also getting hungry. I think I'm gonna switch out here. I can't do nothing. Oh, actually, overdrive is neutral. I'm gonna start. I have Doritos because I was craving Doritos because I get snacks very not often. Very rarely, I'll like splurge on getting like a snack. But I usually just buy like the bare basic food that I need. But I was craving some Doritos, nachos specifically, best flavor. The problem is, it's just so messy. You grab a single nacho cheese Dorito chip. Okay, now I need to switch. I should have been paying attention. You grab it, and it's like your hand is just... It's covered. Your fingers covered in the cheese. In the seasoning. What is that shit called? Whatever, you know. The covering. Your fingers are just messy as soon as you grab one, and it's like you can't touch anything. You eat it, messy face. So it's like it's difficult to have like as a snack unless you're like prepared to not touch anything. That's why pretzels are nice. You can just eat a pretzel. Darmanitan, let's go. I'm a big Darmanitan fan. I'm a less of a fan of this one because of its like big brain. I do prefer the Unnovan. Same with like its other form as well. Darumaka, I like both Darumakas. But Unnovan Darmanitan is where it's at. Phalanx. I should be fine. I might try to have some chips after stream and before getting ready for work. Like spend like 2 or 3 minutes just pounding chips. Kind of funny. I'm really upset my internet's not working, chat. I'll be honest. Maybe not really upset, that's a bit extreme. I'm disappointed, which is even worse. I was looking forward to streaming today. Now it's just a YouTube exclusive. I'm literally just talking to myself. Speed test. Let me check it again. I'll overdrive. It's an is it electric normal or ground normal? I think it's fine either way. download speed is sitting at about 150, 160. Ooh, 170. So download speed is fine. Upload speed is just, it's 0. It's literally just 0. So I don't think my internet got cut or anything, and they were mowing the grass out there. I think something is just messing with the upload speed. I'll have to like try resetting the modem and router or whatever. I'll steel ring Northern. I don't know if I'll one-shot it. Upload test error. A socket error occurred during the upload test. A firewall could be blocking the connection, or the server might be having some issues. Try again later. The speed test didn't even work. It crashed. Trying to check my internet. I'll try again right now. But yeah, I would have tried resetting it earlier, but like my roommates are watching a movie or whatever. So I didn't want to interrupt that. Togedemaru. Probably the more forgettable Pika clone. Oh wow. I'm getting 0.2 megabytes per second upload speed. Hey, don't get knocked out. Yeah, my upload speed is just non-existent, and I don't know why. Also, I kind of forgot that I would be slow because of paralysis. So I should have, like, switched out or healed or something. Steel electric, I think. Ignore the bug type move. Okay, we should be about to enter the city. I forget how it goes from here. I think we do some of the champion battles, but then it gets interrupted. Or maybe we don't do any of them. This part of the story is just always kind of hazy to me. I have a bicycle, by the way. Is there anything around here, or is it just supposed to look cool? Winden. Oh, is it like Wyvern and London? Is it supposed to be like London? Winden? I just made the connection that it's supposed to be like London, probably. Big city, and you ignore most of it. All right, Winden City. This is the place where I become a legend at last. You get it, don't you, mate? After all, I'm about to become the new champion of the Galar region. That's it. I'm heading straight for the stadium. Don't waste too much time. You should head there yourself. Thank you, camera, for showing me the way. Alrighty, peeps. This Pokemon is huge. It's average. Why are you running? I feel like we're gonna be here for the rest of stream. Lots of people to talk to, lots of things to explore. I don't need to talk to you twice. Thank you, though. Item. Big revive. Kind of try to do everything in this center area, and then we'll go section by section. There's a Rotom in this machine. Oh, do you sell TMs? You sure don't. Luxury balls. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I might do the, like, date skip to farm a bunch of watts after you beat the game. Use the watts to buy a bunch of luxury balls and then sell the luxury balls for a bunch of cash. Exploit. Dude, fucking a couple of Gen 1s over there. I'm gonna use a Charizard. Winden. I need to remember that the bicycle exists and that I can use it. What is this, by the way? Is this a train station? Oh, it's this place. Which is a yes, by the way. I don't think I've ever been in here. Outside of, like, the story progression. It's really funny that they made, like, this whole, like, train station thing. But it's not useful at all. You can just fly everywhere, so there's no purpose really served by it. Besides the couple of times that they make it so that you have to use it. Anything over here? Nope. I hope that they make lots of Legends games, going back to that conversation. They make Galar so that they can reintroduce Dynamaxing to people, and then they put it in Champions. They do a Lola, reintroduce Z moves to people, and then own it to introduce it into Champions. I wonder if they would do a Paldea Legends. I feel like they might just add terrestrialization. I don't know. But let's see. Galar, Alola. After that, I think Johto would be nice. I think we really need another Johto game. Because we have two. And obviously, there are some that just have one. But those ones are, like, much more recent. And stuff. But, like, Johto, we have not seen since Gen 4. We have not seen Johto in 6 generations. Oh, Toxicity is 62. I switch it out. That's so annoying. I should have just used a poison type move now that I'm thinking about it. I have 2 super effective Mons on the team. I'm hoping work isn't annoying tonight. I kind of don't want it to be, if I'm being honest. Okay, so Toxicity bottom, Corviknight second to the bottom. I would like for it to just be like an easy night. EXP large. Cool. Herb. I didn't even mean to click back, by the way. I did mean to go here. And Corviknight. I'll just leave everyone else as is. I haven't saved in 16 minutes. That's scary. But yeah, we really need a Johto game. Kano has been in Gens 1, 2... Please let me out of here. I didn't mean to talk to you first. Kano's in Gen 1, obviously. It's in Gen 2 as Johto post-game. It's remade in Gen 3. It's remade in Johto post-game in Gen 4. Gen 5 is the first gen without Kanto. I actually really like this jacket. It's not in Gen 6. I think it's technically part of Gen 7. Ooh. It's actually kind of cool. But I think I'll stick with what I have now. Ooh. Yeah, I'll get that. Those kind of go with them, but I'm more of a boots kind of person. I don't really care for this, by the way. This one's actually kind of cool, but I don't like the box design. I also don't like hats or beanies that look like a cone. I don't like that it's just the one. Okay, new look. Bit more punky. But yeah, we need more Johto representation. And I think that's only gonna happen with re-releasing the Game Boy Color game or the DS remake. Because we're not gonna get any more Let's Go games. If we were gonna get more Let's Go games, we would have had it by now. I think they only made Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee because of the popularity of Pokemon Go at the time, and to like help introduce new people who discovered Pokemon from Pokemon Go to ease them into like the actual games. So I think it's that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee were just a one-off to capitalize on that experience at the time. So I think the only way we would get a Johto game is virtually re-releasing the old Johto games on the Switch or getting a Legends game. But I think Legends games are probably going to be saved for reintroducing gimmicks, which is why we got Zeta A, which reintroduced and revamped Mega Evolution. The next one is going to be Galar for Dynamaxing. But the problem with that is that they're introducing... They're going to keep introducing gimmicks. Well, they're probably... Gimmicks, like whatever the Winds and Wave gimmicks is, they can just immediately introduce into Champions. Because Champions is already out while that game is out. So they'll probably do a Legends game for all of the gimmicks that came out before Champions did. Just to like kind of reintroduce people to them. Is that an item? Sure is, buddy. That's really funny. It's a black sludge on top of a sewer grate. And I think by the time, if they do make a Legends game after Legends Galar, I think it could be for Paldea. Oh, but they'll probably do a Lola, then Paldea. And there's only one Legends game per gen, right? So let's say Gen 10 is Legends Galar, Gen 11 would be a Lola, Gen 12 would be the earliest that we would probably get Legends Paldea. And I feel like that's about the same. Okay. I wasn't reading this guy's dialogue. I think he's going to have all the Rotom forms. But, yeah, I think they would probably do a Legends Paldea by Gen 12. Because that's about the same difference between... this is Gen 8. And then Galar is Gen 10. So yeah, that's a 2-gen difference, and it would be the same for Paldea. So that's probably what the lineup would be. Legends Galar, Legends Alola, Legends Paldea. No. If they keep making Legends games, that is. Galar might be the last one, unfortunately. If it does not sell well. Sell what they need it to do. Because Legends Z to A sold well, I believe. Let me check what its sales are at. It sold 12.3 in about a month and a half. Yeah, over 12 in 2 months. I don't know how sales are still going. How's this thing not knocked out, by the way? But yeah, they would need... Legends Galar would have to do very well, I think, for them to consider to keep making Legends games. Like, it'd have to make up... Yeah. Ooh, it didn't level up. I'm still gonna switch to Colossal, though, because I'm burned. Actually, I'm gonna guess it's the water one, because it did grass and then fire. I'm gonna assume this is water Rotom. Yeah. If they stopped doing the Legends games, though, I don't know if they would just be focusing on... Like, if they would introduce another main side series. Like, maybe... I don't think they're gonna do a Let's Go game. I don't think we're ever getting another one, which is fine. Oh, that's how you get the Rotom catalog. That makes sense. I kind of forgot that was a thing. You can catch all of the different forms in the DLC. Oh, actually, I need to reorganize. 62 for both of them. Like maybe they're introduced like or they just be like, well, doing a side main series people didn't like enough, so we're not gonna do any of them. Traded for my Duraludon. Okay, I guess you can just trade for it, which is kind of cool if you don't want to try to get the 1% overworld spawn. There's so many fucking houses here. And most of them don't give you anything and they're completely useless. I think it's fine that Scarlet and Violet got rid of going into every building. Most of this is just a waste of time. That Greedent is eating the Applin, by the way. Murder. Okay. We're almost done. This is back to the beginning. We just need to go through here. I'll be honest, I forgot this part of the city even existed, because there's just nothing over here. Okay, there's an item, at least. Give me nothing. Grassy seed. Oh. Ooh, a hidden item. That's fine. Kind of useless in this game. Rare candy? More like common. Am I right? Am I right? Hidden item? Hidden item? Hidden item? No. I hate when I get hungry and I start thinking about food. It makes me even hungrier. Oh. Oh, thank you. Special attack, huh? Is that different from the pledge? I didn't even read the name of the move, I'll be honest. Is that different from the pledge moves you learn elsewhere? Okay, that is everything besides over here. So now we can go over here. Well, it was almost... Well, technically this is over here, so I'm still correct. Here's how it should be. Legends Galar takes place during the events of the Darkest Day, right? Legends Alola, it's all about exploring hyperspace and filling out like a Ultra Beast dex. Like there's 150 of them. Be kind of sick. Legends Paldea is all about exploring like the paradox dimensions. So like the past paradox and future paradox. And you have to fill out a paradox dex. 150 of them. What is this, by the way? Oh. Oh, thank you. After that, you get Legends Johto. Takes place in the past. Legends Hoenn. I think would still be good. This is probably TM's, right? I'm talking to the wrong guy. Oh, these are 50 each. So that's 100, that's 200, and then I'm out of money. Hey, you know when I was talking about doing the export for money after I beat the game? I'm gonna have to. There's also like DLC clothing and hairstyles. So I want money for that as well. Okay. We actually got through the entire city. And we still have some time. I think we're going to do a couple of battles. And then it's like, hey, it's getting interrupted. And then that might be where we stop. We'll see. Okay, so I guess there should be 8 apricot balls. Because you get one here. Or maybe just 2 of the gyms don't have one. Thanks, dude. Oh, hey. Ugh. Finally made it. We're only 50 hours into the game. Oh, I didn't read what he said, by right. This is the reception desk. Turns out I was the first to register for the Champion Cup. In other words, I'm already number 1. It's pretty much in the bag that I'll win this thing. Grim, correct? We've been watching over your performance. Just a formality. Check your gym badges. Head to the locker room. Head to the stadium pitch when you're ready. I think you sell things. Nope. I'm gonna assume there's not any items in here. Okay. Let's go. Oh, are we just fighting? I need to get all the badges and meet me here. I know that there's been a lot between us with my big brother, Team Yell, helping Spike Mouth and all that. But the truth is, when all's said and done, I really just want to become champion for myself. So don't take it personal when I kick your butt. I didn't realize we were going straight into a battle because they didn't say we were about to do that. Leopard. Is it? It's probably Leopard, right? Like lie and leopard. Leopard. I always just say Leopard. Ooh. Ooh, chat. Feel the music. Feel the music. I'll just flamethrower. Oh, also, I think I was talking about contacting my. I thought I would take 2 hits. I need to like make a appointment with my tattoo artist. I think I'm gonna try really hard to do that Tuesday. I'd rather do that on a day where I'm not working or streaming, and I can just focus on messaging and being ready to like have a conversation. Hey, please be faster. I think Ghost is weak to Dark. I always forget. Ooh. So I don't want to like risk setting up with Dragon Dance. What is good against Dark Fighting? I have Rillaboom. Fuck, oh wait, no. Toxicroak is not a dark type. It's poison fighting. So actually I should have stayed in. It's poison fighting, but she has it on the team. But Krogunk is also poison fighting. I think it just has dark type moves. Poison fighting. So Psychic would have gone crazy here if I didn't switch out of Dragapult. That's fine. I really don't know why she has it on her team. Obviously, it kind of looks like a dark type Pokemon. I don't know. I hope they keep making Legends games. It's nice to have like something where they're more experimental with, and to have something that like tides you over in between the releases of main games. I think we should be getting a remake every generation though, going forward. We didn't get one in Gen 5 because they remade Gen 5 and Gen 5. We didn't get one in Gen 7 because they remade Gen 7 in Gen 7. Dark Electric. Yeah, let me just do Rillaboom. We should be fine. We got a remake in Gen 8. I guess we didn't get one in Gen 9. Yeah, because BDSP was Gen 8. We did not get a remake in Gen 9. So what they might do is one gen has a remake, the next gen has a Legends game. Even though, obviously, both Gen 8 and 9 had Legends. Grimmsnarl. Let me switch over to the Poison. Is this her ace, by the way? I chose my own Grimmsnarl, didn't I? Oopsie. I've got everyone sharing... Yeah. We didn't get a lot of Gen 9 games, did we? It was just Scarlet and Violet and Z to A. I think they were just taking a lot of time with Gen 9 because of like feedback. Same with like Gen 10. Oh, Play Rough is super effective, but that means its Play Rough is also super effective. We'll see how this goes. I think we might have gotten... Well, we would have known from the Terra leak if there was going to be a remake in Gen 9. I was going to say there might have been plans for one, but they decided to hold off and just focus on Z to A because of all the feedback negativity it was getting from like putting out games too quickly. Because we got what? BDSP, Legends Arceus, and Scarlet and Violet all within 12, 13 months of each other. I think within a year of each other. Okay, neat. It's very funny seeing the two different forms of Grimmsnarl like facing down on each other. Also, Wailord is in this game. I don't think I've ever seen a Dynamaxed Wailord. Even like someone like posting on social or whatever. But yeah, I'll be honest. I think we are getting Gen 5 remakes in Gen 10. We had a remake in... We had Gen 4 and Gen 8. So they might be doing it every other gen now. So it's like Gen 6 and 12. Oh, I wasn't reading what she was saying. Oh, well. Grim. I'll be waiting for you in the final match. After seeing the way you battled, I can't accept any outcome besides winning this match. My team is on fire. Okay, so we fight Marnie. And then I guess we fight Hop next. Pardon me. You didn't get a long break, but it ended much quickly. Hop's ready for you. Yeah. I don't know why they didn't just have a wall here. I don't know why they had to put like a room and then somebody blocking the room. I will lead Dragapult. Just cuz. The living dex and the Pokédex are off by 8. 3 for the starter line. Colossal is number 4. Grimmsnarl 5. The 2 from the dragon makes 6 and 7. I don't know what number 8 is. I just had this sort of flashback, you know? Remember back when we were still in Postwick? When we got our Pokemon from Lee that day, I never would have dreamed that I'd end up standing here facing you, of all people. By the time I finished what was started that day, got it? The one who will become champion is me. It's not Rotom, because we clicked Rotom on the list. We have 8 minutes, by the way. I must have just forgot to click somebody. It's not whatever Applin's evolution is. I left that one clicked. Double. So I don't know who I'm missing. We battled back in the garden, but I'm really, really fired up for this match in the stadium. Oh, I should have set up. If this doesn't knock out. It did. That would have been a good Pokemon to use. Oh, actually, I can still do... Snorlax should be fine. It usually runs like normal and fighting type moves. I don't think it has crunch. Heavy Slam. Oh, that is no damage. I'll get maybe 3 of these off. Just so we can just one-shot everything. Is Heavy Slam Steel type, maybe? Oh, that did... I can get 1 more off, and then I'll heal. I would assume Heavy Slam is normal, but I'm a ghost, and it's hitting, so... I could probably do 1 more before healing, but I'm not too pressed about it. It'd be really funny if the next Pokemon is just like, I'm gonna change the stats back to normal. Wow, even... I guess that's fine. With 50 doing that much, we should be fine. Corviknight, staying in. It has a Dark-type move, but we should be able to take it out. We should be faster, hopefully. Corviknight is a pretty fast Mon. Oh, but Dragapult is... Oh, it resists. Interesting. This is still good. I guess maybe Steel resists. Dragapult is, I think, like one of the fastest Pokemon I was learning recently. The only things that are faster than it are like fast gimmick Pokemon. So like Regieleki and Speed Form Deoxys. Might be like there's a few more, but it's definitely like I think in the top 10. Non-legendary wise, I think it's one of the fastest. So having a plus speed nature is kind of unnecessary. Inteleon. Okay, we finally made it to the ace. We've already made it to the ace, rather. Didn't take long. Actually, I should have checked which one did more damage. This is fine, though.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, yeah. So we'll end stream as soon as I can after the battle. Ooh. Gigantamax Dracloak would have been cool. Dragapult, sorry. A Gigantamax form.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think Max Wormwind is my favorite Dynamax move. At least, like, aesthetically wise, it looks the coolest. Brrr. Hey, good job on losing, man. Thanks, mate. I'm really glad you were the one here with me. And the victor of the semifinals, the challenger who has won their way through all of the many hopeful trainers in the gym challenge, is Challenger Grim. You know, even when Sonia was saying that you and me looked like we could become heroes, I really never felt like one. But you, mate, I think maybe you really could do all sorts of great things. Good on you, and Dragapult and all the rest of your team. Yo, that fit goes hard. How long do you think he was standing like that until we got here? Grim, that was incredible. Brilliant. Honestly, there were even tears rolling down my face before I knew it. To think that the two of you set out together from the same town, built upon the greatest teams, and arrived here at this point to throw everything you had at one another. That burning desire to win, those moves filled with undefeatable passion. It was battling at its very purest in every possible way. Even though there were some trainers who weren't sure whether you were fit to be endorsed for the gym challenge at first. That was you, Lee. Well then, all the more reason. My team members and I will give everything that we've got in us to defeat our challenger, and the challenger standing before us might well end up being you, Grim. What do you mean might be? Who else is there to fight me? In fact, that's precisely what I'm hoping for. That's right, Grim. The real challenge is what's coming next. I'm completely exhausted. I just want to head back to the hotel and rest. Best to refill your energy stores first. Why don't we get some dinner together? I wouldn't say no, but you never care at all what food tastes like, Lee. A night like this deserves more than rubbish takeaway, so at least pick something good. It's 9 o'clock, by the way. Oh wow, we're actually still going. Challenger Grim. Hey, Challenger Grim. Got some time for questions? First question. You were both endorsed by the champion, making the two of you rivals. How does it feel to defeat your rival? I'm glad I could beat him. Right, question 2. If you wanted to tell Hop something, what would it be? I'm right next to him. I could just tell him. He's just the rival I know he is, which is not one at all. Level with me, kiddo. Your honest thoughts. Think you can win the finals? Yeah. All right, that's enough. Grim's already tired from battle, and you've been asking rather rude questions. We've got ourselves dinner plans, so clear off. Understood. Looking forward to see another star. Famous people sure have it rough, huh? I hope that he gets here soon. I could eat my own arm. Oh yeah, it's like the whole like, oh, he's missed. Several hours later is crazy, by the way. This is absurd. Even Lee's never this late. Something's not right. He always does what he'll say he'll do. As a kid, he promised me he'd become champion one day, and he went and did just that. He ought to be able to keep his own dinner plans. Kids sure got a mouth on him, huh? And if you weren't that noisy during battle, you'd unleash a whole new level of power. Oh, pack it in, Piers. I'm just seriously worried. I don't need to see your smug mug looking like you're having a go at me, even though you act like you're giving me good advice. Judging by appearances, no wonder you lost to your mate. If you're looking for the champion, I saw him head into Rose Tower. Don't know what he's up to, but I ran into the monorail. Had something to do at Rose Tower. He'd be late for dinner. Why Rose Tower? What could he have to do there at this hour? Piers, do us a favor, take us to Rose Tower. We don't know the way. What rude siblings always so demanding of others? Though I suppose it's a real problem for me too if the finals are held up for any reason. I don't really hate you two. You were good enough to beat me after all. So I think I'll invite Team Yell along and we'll all have ourselves a bit of fun, shall we? You're the best, Piers. Let's go make a real ruckus. Why do we need to make a ruckus? He's just having a meeting. He's having a corporate sponsorship meeting. Okay. Chat. That is the end of this part. YouTube, if you enjoyed this VOD, leave a like, leave a comment. If you enjoy this kind of content in general, subscribe. Subscribing is free on YouTube, and you can always unsubscribe later down the road if so choose. So you can also check me out live, twitch.tv/KaiserGrimVT. There's a link down in the bio below. Hopefully tomorrow my Wi-Fi will be working. Not even my Wi-Fi, just internet will be working. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.